came to the Grange, expecting pleasantries as the new tenant. But after that dinner party, I don't know what to expect anymore. Nellie! This place is awful and this dinner party was insane. Please explain what's going on here.
Let me take you on a journey.
One thing that can be done. I must adopt him.
Can you provide for me? I am but a lowly street gypsy.
Starbucks with your name on it. And I would like to adopt you.
Earnshaw took Heathcliff back to the Grange, where he got along not so swimmingly with his son Hindley.
Hello, Heath Clown. I don't have time for you, Doc Cliff. Hey, why?
Say their relationship was complicated. Heathcliff and Catherine got along very well.
Oh.
They spent their days frolicking through fields.
Certainly not the most famous iPhone photographer in the world, like me, Heathcliff!
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
My darling has died, and it's all Heathcliff's fault. I'm going to become a raging alcoholic.
Edgar, Catherine's new love interest.
Catherine, I'm very concerned. The relationship that you have with Heathcliff is very unusual.
You know nothing about our relationship!
You're too mainstream for me!
What?
Later that day, they elope.
Diary. Although I am married to Edgar and impregnated with his child, he's kind of a loser. I do so miss my adopted brother Heathcliff and wish he was my love and the father of my child. If only he were a classy gentleman.
I'm back, and better than ever as Gentleman Heathcliff. Your girlfriend, Isabel.
You'll vomit out of jealousy!
I'm eloping.
Catherine was in such despair that her sister-in-law, Isabella, was now in love with her beloved Heathcliff that she made herself sick for 6 weeks straight. A pregnant Catherine sits alone in the garden, contemplating life.
Hello, Catherine. Hello, Heathcliff. Hello. Hello. I was just wondering how pregnant you are.
Very, very pregnant. I hear you've impregnated my sister-in-law.
Yes, I have.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Goodbye.
One of many of Heathcliff's and Catherine's secret rendezvous in the garden. Another? Really?
Catherine, wherever you are in the great beyond, I want you to hear my prayer. I have very many requests for you, but the most important is that you would haunt me the rest of my days, and that our tombs would be laid half open so our souls can intertwine in the great beyond. Catherine, forget about Edgar, forget about your child who is doing quite well and looks just like you, Catherine. Remember me, Heathcliff, as long as your days go without me in the afterlife. No.
And now we're up to present day. Introduce to you the sickly child, Linton. He is the son of Heathcliff and Isabella. Mrs. Hareton, the son of Henley and his dead wife Frances.
My mother's dead.
He's a pretty cool dude.
This is Catherine, daughter of
My daughter, she's my daughter. Don't listen to anything anyone tells you.
Dad! You ruin everything! You're so embarrassing!
daughter of Catherine and Edgar.
Kathy, darling, you are never to leave the Grange, and you certainly don't have any cousins, not any named Hareton or Linton for that matter.
One day, Catherine was frolicking in the fields. Little did she know she would run across her long-lost cousin Hareton.
We might be cousins. I really don't think so. I really don't. No. I think we are.
You're kind of scary. Kind of scary.
But in the good way, right?
No.
Kathy was once again frolicking.
Hello, I'm your Uncle Heathcliff. Would you like to come back to my estate and meet my son Linton?
Sure, let's go.
Now, Kathy, the only way you'll be able to meet your cousin Linton is if you come down in this basement for a fun party.
Oh, okay.
But you'll only leave when I say you can.
We can't leave.
Once Edgar dies and you marry Linton.
I'm not so sure about that.
And
Who are you?
I think I'm your long-lost, sickly, illiterate cousin, Linton.
Oh! I really don't like being married to you. You're really kind of scary. Like, you look kind of like a shark.
Shortly thereafter, Linton died of sadness. Hey, now that Linton's dead, you want to get married?
Sure!
Yeah!
Catherine! And now I perish. Catherine!
Ah, yes. Next level of Animal Crossing, my love. We've not only entered the next level of Animal Crossing, but of...
Our love.
So what do we do now?